Welcome to Bless Your Enemies. We have been talking through and teaching through the book of Daniel. And Daniel had to serve a maniacal king that was, in all intents and purposes, his enemy. He kidnapped him, he hurt him, he put him in indoctrination. But we find in Daniel chapter 4 that Daniel's gentle with him and he approaches him in a way that is kind. And he feels bad when something bad is about to happen to him. Well, God tells us through Jesus Christ that we ought to bless our enemies as well. So today, I want to encourage you to bless your enemies, just like the devotion says. Bless them. That means that you are a blessing to them, that them being a part of your life, they're blessed as a result of it. This is Jesus' words, not mine. Bless those who curse you. Bless those who curse you. That means that there are people right now in your life that are cursing you. There are people, this has been one of my biggest struggles in the church ministry. I'm just going to be honest. This is a big struggle. People don't always behave the right way. I'm sure it's going to shock you, but sometimes Christians don't act like Christians. And I've dealt for 20 years in a career where I primarily deal with Christians. So you'll see someone that does something and they say something and I'm like, that's not very Christ-like, right? And sometimes they've even said things about me, or they've even said things about Pastor Mike, or they've even said things about the church, things that aren't true. And over the years, over 2 decades consistently, Pastor Mike repeatedly blesses people that try to hurt him. Repeatedly. It's nauseating. I hate it because I'm not good at that. It's something the Lord is working on me with, but it's not my area. It's not right now something I've mastered. But Pastor Mike will do it reflexively. Oh, I know they said that or they did that to me, but you know what? They're in trouble right now. Oh, you know what? I know that they started that rumor about me, but you know what? I care about their kids. Oh, you know what? They did this, they did that. And he does it so instinctively, and it makes me mad. But you know what? It makes me realize that Jesus calls us to be a blessing to those that are around us, even those that are hurting us. Peter encourages us, do not repay evil for evil or reviling for reviling, but on the contrary, bless, for to this you were called, that you may obtain a blessing. Not a blessing from them. By God's grace, we'll obtain a blessing from Him. And when we do this, keep in mind, you're not giving in to the person that is your enemy. No, you are stopping the perpetual cycle of evil. When you bless instead of curse, when you forgive instead of retaliate, when you take the high road in love instead of hate, what you're doing is you are stopping evil in its tracks. You are mocking the devil. You are showing God that you care more about what He thinks than you do about what your enemy is doing to you. And when it happens, and I have done it, I'm not as frequently as Pastor Mike, but when I've had the opportunity to do it, it unleashes something inside you that shows you that you are obedient and you're being like Jesus. So I encourage you, bless. God's called you to be a blessing. The people that are in your life, even people that disagree with you, should be glad that you are a part of it. Because when you bless, you obtain the blessing of God.